So what is the quintessential dish of Puerto Rican cuisine?
I feel like we don't talk enough about pasteles.
Pastel? Okay, tell me why.
And it's the ultimate metaphor of what Puerto Rico is, which is the mix of races that we have going on. So you're eating this plantain that's wrapped in this leaf that came from Africa, and then there's some root vegetables that were indigenous. They belong to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Nobody brought that shit. That shit was here.
Yeah.
And then you add the meat, which is pork, that came with Spain.
So I have to ask you, some people have told me, oh, I love pasteles with ketchup.
And that's United States.
No.
Que viva la colonia.
They don't want us to produce more because if we grow more, we are going to buy less.
How is it that one of the most fertile regions in the world isn't providing for its people? Thanks to an American law, the Jones Act, most goods entering Puerto Rico must make a pit stop in Florida and arrive on American-made, owned, and operated ships. The result? Grocery prices in Puerto Rico are 25% higher than on the mainland. And, making matters worse, products leaving Puerto Rico are also bound by the Jones Act, inflating prices of their exports, making them simply too expensive to compete with those from other countries. So what's left? High prices and little investment in agriculture. It's absurd. Farmers like Ian know this and are taking matters into their own hands.
Y tenemos tierras suficientes y tenemos miles de jóvenes que están dispuestos a sembrar, pero no tienen el conocimiento. Hay que darle conocimiento a la gente.
How did Puerto Rico become what some call the world's oldest colony? Well, in 1898, after the Spanish-American War, the Treaty of Paris was signed, formally turning over Puerto Rico to the United States. Soon after, their political status fell into the hands of U.S. Congress. Although Puerto Ricans are American citizens, those living on the island can't vote for president, and their congressional reps don't have voting power. For over a century, Puerto Rico hasn't had sovereignty with politics and, more recently, with agriculture and food.
Can you make pastels with everything from here?
I mean, we're not there yet. We're so dependent on what comes in. 80% of the food in Puerto Rico is imported.
80. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Even though Puerto Rico can grow food year-round, what's apparent when shopping is that most grocery stores are stocked with products shipped in from places like Costa Rica, neighboring Dominican Republic, and most of all, from the so-called motherland, the U.S. For the average Puerto Rican, fresh, local produce is very hard to find, and it shouldn't be.
So right now it's the food revolution where a lot of people are just like, we can't sit here waiting for somebody else to feed us. So there's this little network of like farmers. That is the ray of sunshine right now.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.